Yeah, good day viewers. This is 2P online tutorials. So today we'll be solving question number 8 of Waec 2024 question. And what you can see right now is two observers, Abu and Badu, 46 meters apart, observe a bird on a vertical pole. From the side of the bird, the angles of elevation of the bird from Abu's and Badu's eye are 40 degrees and 48 degrees respectively. If at the foot of the pole, Abu and Badu are on the same horizontal. Question number 1 says you should illustrate the information in a diagram. Solution. Now, this is clear to us that this is a question on angles of elevation and depression. And one thing about angles of elevation and depression is that it deals with your power of imaginations. It is just like a word problem that is being given to you, in which we expect you to translate these things into mathematical word statements. Now, at this point, what we expect is this. You are being asked to illustrate the information in a diagram. Once the diagram is wrong, then be rest assured that the solutions will be wrong. Now look at this. Two observers, Abu and Badu. Let me say something. When we are looking at angles of elevation and depression, number 1, there is something that we call the horizontal line, and the line of sight. The horizontal line, so this is your horizontal line, and this is regarded as a line of sight. Now, let's assume that we have point A and we have point B. The angle of elevation or depression is always found in between, I repeat, keyword, in between the horizontal line and the line of sight. So this is where the angle is. This same angle A, it has its own word, horizontal line. So it means horizontal line is common. We have this line is parallel to this line. So that's one thing you have to know. Now that means for us to have two parallel lines, for us to have this parallel line, it means that this angle here alternates with this angle. Many mistakes that have been committed in the time past is that many students do not understand that the angle is always found in between the what? The horizontal line and the line of sight. So sometimes they place it here when solving questions. So when you place it here, when you have not gotten this place, then you are totally wrong. So please, let's take note of this. Now to the question. Two observers, Abu and Badu, 46 meters apart, observe a bird on a vertical pole. First thing, what do you need to understand? There is a vertical pole. There is a vertical pole. In angles of elevation and depression, we don't draw those objects. We use lines to represent them. So we're made to understand that Abu and Badu, 46 meters apart. It means that we have a point, we have another point. That means the distance between these two individuals, the distance between the both of them is 46 meters. We were made to understand that the angle of elevation of the bird from Abu's and Badu's eye. Now, when you see the word from simply means your starting point. Now, if you are not careful enough, you may be confused. You may decide to start Audu here and Badu here. Now look at something here. This is where the bird is. So let's put this place here. as the bed. This is the point where the bed is. Now we have the horizontal line. This is the horizontal line. Horizontal line. Now we also have this place to be horizontal line. Now look at something here. If Abu's and Badu's eye are 40 degrees and 48 degrees respectively. Now you came here to draw the line of sight to connect to Abu, and you did the same thing for what? For Badu. Now, based on the arrangement, Abu is the one carrying the 40 and Badu is the one taking the 48 degrees. Now, when you start from this place, this is regarded as if this is your line 0. You are expected to get to 40 degrees before getting to what? 48 degrees. So now it means that if you placed Audu here when Badu is here, are you trying to tell us that this place here will be 48 degrees? Then you now have to come here to make it to 40 degrees, which is totally what? Wrong. So the best thing is, from what you have seen, you have to replace this. It means that this place will be for Badu and this place will be for Audu. Now, which means that from this place to this place, we have it to be 40 degrees. While the whole of this angle is seen as what? 48 degrees. Which means that if this place is 40, we have this place also to be what? To be 40 degrees. Why we can connect this, we can join it. Why the whole of this, remember, alternate what? Angle. We have this place also to be what? 48 degrees. So this is your what? Angle what? 90. You have answered question A of the question. Illustrate the information in the diagram. So this is the information that we have in the diagram. What is question B asking you to do? This is your question B. Question B is calculate correct to one decimal place the height of the pole. This is where we have the height of the pole, this place. So I can decide, since I've labeled this place as the bed, this is where we have the bed, and I have this place here as the foot of the pole. The foot of the pole. Now, if you look at questions like this, anytime you see questions like this, you don't have to bother yourself. We have many ways to solve this problem, but I'm just going to give you the concept. When you see a question like this, one thing you just need to pay attention to, we have two triangles there. We have LFA and we have what? LFB. Now, I can decide to say, let my FB, let line FB be equals to X. If line FB is equals to X, in triangle LBF, in triangle LBF, our tan 48 degree is equal to what? H over X. So make H the set of formula. If you make H the set of formula, you're having H is equals to X and 48 degree. Call this equation 1. Now again, go and consider triangle LAF. So in triangle LAF, what do we notice there? We see that our tan 40 degrees is equal to H over X plus 46 degrees. X plus 46 degrees, this distance here, the whole of this distance. So make H the sort of formula again. We are going to be having H to be equals to X plus 46 degrees tan 40 degrees. Call this equation 2. Now since H is equal to this and H is equal to this, which means that we can equate 1 and 2 together. So which means that I'm saying that my x tan 48 degree is equal to x plus 46 degree tan 40 degrees. So using the calculator, your tan 48 degree is given as 1.1106x, which is equals to x plus 46 degree, and your tan 40 degree, using the calculator, you will have it as 0.8391. Now open this bracket. By the time you open this bracket, you are going to be having 1.1106x is equal to 0.8391x plus 38.5986. Then you collect like terms. If you collect like terms, you are going to be having 1.1106x minus 0.8391x, which is equals to 38.5986. Now at this point you are having 0.2715x, which is equals to 38.5986. You divide both sides by 0.2715 divided by 0.2715. This will cancel out. Our x is equal to 142.2 meter. Now, they didn't ask you to find the value of x. What you are being asked to find is the height. So recall that your age was given as x tan 48 degrees. Now that you've gotten the value of x to be 142.2, it means that your age is equal to 142.2 times your tan 48 degree, which is given as 1.1106. Then your age will be equals to 157.9 meter. 157.9 meter. So the height of the pole, therefore you have to always conclude. Therefore, the height of the pole is given as what? 157.9 meter. Remember that the question asks you to leave your answer in one decimal place. So this is the answer for it. So thank you very much for watching.